Alright, what's going on, good people? It's the boy TL Savage here today with another video for you. And today I just want to get some general thoughts off on the past couple days of writer and Sentai toy info slash show info that we've been getting. Just, just a little bit of another yap session. So I did say beforehand, I said, hey, depending on what's revealed for Zeztz on the night of the 10th, I would combine it with Gozyuwolf stuff, the wild Gozyuwolf stuff, and whatnot, depending on how much was revealed, right? And I'm not gonna lie to you, when we initially got that transformation video, where you had was probably the face actor, which people have already like put together a potential face actor, Ryutaro Imai, I believe the name is. Basically, people saying like he's the main writer, like they already. And if it's true, it's crazy that people already were like, no, we know who that is. There's also another actor that people have been talking about. I don't know his name off the top of my head, but there was another one, and I think the theory is that he's gonna be the secondary. So we'll see. We don't know yet. But when we initially just got that transformation video and that was it for a while, I was like, that's a little boring, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna talk about it because it's a video. Like, I'll link it in the description, but it's a video, so it's kind of like, what am I gonna talk about? Oh, he put the belt on his like torso, and then he put the capsule in there. Like, that's okay, but that's not, that's not like, oh yeah, this is something we have to talk about. So initially I was like, well, I guess it's gonna be just a wild Gozyuwolf vid, and then Bandai went ahead and released the pages for the driver, and I was like, okay, well, we have something to talk about. So all we have right now is the driver, which is the Zeztz driver. It's going to be released, both sets anyway, are going to be released on September 6th, which means Zeztz is more than likely the following Sunday, so September 7th. You have two sets. You have the regular Zeztz driver set, which just comes with the driver and then the impact capsule, or you can get the 4 transformation set. Yeah, 4 form change set, which is the Zeztz driver impact capsule plus the stream, recovery, and wonder capsule, which is base forms. And we got actually a better look at his main forms, because we got a look earlier at him from like the little event that's going on in, what was it, China, I believe it is. But so we gotta look at those beforehand, but this is like more official look at them. And I think the form changes overall look pretty good. They're very simple, but I think that actually works for their benefit, because the helmet is pretty much the same. It's just the colors around the helmet that change, and then the bodysuit itself, because it's mostly black anyway, it's just changing the highlights, right? Though it is kind of interesting that for his alternate forms, they have basically, well, they have 2 colors as well, but basically it's the same color range. So for Technolam Stream, S-Prim Recovery, there we go, and Paradigm Wonder, it's like a base color and then a lighter color for the accent. So for example, Technolam Stream has blue and then like a lighter blue, Recovery has a green and then a lighter green, Wonder has a deep purple and then a lighter purple, right? Compared to was it Physicam Impact, which is red and green. Obviously Ichigo reference there. But that is very interesting that the alternate forms kind of have one base color and then a lighter version of it, while Physicam Impact has 2 separate colors. But anyway, but yeah, so that's pretty much it for Zeztz. So you can buy this belt. We did also get a look at his weapon from Band-Aids of all things, and it showcased the fact that his weapon is going to be another form changing weapon. Actually similar to Ghost, because Ghost, if y'all remember, has the same number of base transformations, so not including the Ghost gadgets. Because for Ghost, the Gun Saber has, was it Saber mode, Gun mode, Naginata mode, I believe it's called, and a Toryu mode, right? And then for Zetz's weapon, it has a dagger slash sword, which you knew about, a gun for Technolam Stream, an axe for S-Prim Recovery, and then a scythe for what did I just say? Paradigm Wonder. There we go. Now, we knew those were the weapons for each of his 4 base forms. My question was if the weapons for his alternate forms are going to be different things entirely. So yeah, so basically it's gonna be one of those multi-form weapons. I'm really curious to see how they're gonna pull it off from a toy perspective, because obviously it's gonna be, you know, shorter overall than it is in the show. It's gonna be short. What the hell? Whoa, slow down, Trey, slow down. Obviously it's gonna be a smaller overall toy than it is in the show, because, you know, it's for children, and also the show doesn't got to deal with like limitations of, well, this has to be sized this way so it makes sense here, that kind of stuff. So I'm just really curious to see when they're gonna reveal that. We're getting more information on the 20th, which is gonna be the night of the 19th for me over here in the East Coast of the US. So I'm wondering if they'll reveal the weapon with that or not. I don't know, but I am liking Zeztz overall so far. But that's pretty much it for Zeztz. Like I said, all they really did was showcase the belt in both sets, and that's it. We got the vinyl figure, the Rider Hero series figure, but it's a vinyl figure of the base form. There's nothing really more to talk about there. So we can move on to Wild Gozyuwolf, who was revealed on the 11th. Yes, on the 11th. Then I have the 11th. Well, the afternoon of the 11th, actually. He was revealed a little bit early, and then they did the official like posts about it and everything later on. But we have the Wild Gozyuwolf stuff, and I just want to talk about Wild Gozyuwolf in and of itself. I'm gonna look at its whatchamacallit, its action figure. There we go, action hero, which is gonna be released on the 26th of this month if you're interested. But I'm gonna look at his action figure while I talk about him. And overall, I really like the design. I really do. When it was said, okay, it's a gold Gozyuwolf, I was like, how much gold we talking? I didn't know if it's gonna be like Kuwagata Ojo levels of gold, where it's like, oh, it's just the full body's gold and you have a red accent here and there. But this is more of a mix of, yeah, he's still red, obviously, but he has more gold on him. The one element of the design that I'm not fond of, and it's not like, it doesn't break anything. It's not like, oh, this makes the design terrible. It's more like a personal thing. I wish the interior circle was red instead of being gold, because the way it looks on the chest, it has a red ring and then a gold ring and then a gold circle. I think that gold circle should have been red, so it goes red, gold, red, so that circle stands out a bit more. But, you know, in general, I just wish the Gozyuger circles had stuff in them to some extent, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I do kind of wish that interior circle was red instead of it being gold. But like I said, it is what it is. Outside of that, I love the suit, and I also love the Orca Buster. We'll go with the Orca Booster, actually. Sorry, Orca Booster. For a long time, it was known as the Orca Buster, but it's Orca Booster, as said on the official toy website. I'm so happy that I pre-ordered this and the Wild Gozyuwolf ring together. I got the set, which is gonna come with a special Gozyuger ring, but power version, which is gonna have Wild Gozyuwolf on it. Speaking of which, they've released these Gozyuger rings over and over. They have like 10 or 11 variants now, mind you. So it's like they just keep releasing them, because they also have another one that's a campaign. So they're technically releasing 2 Gozyuger rings, again, both of which make the same sounds. They're releasing them at the same time, so you'll get 2 for the price of 1. That's crazy. But anyway, I am glad that I pre-ordered this, because Akatsuki, the mecha, looks good. It looks really good. I love the samurai influence. The mecha ring is something that I was like, oh, he does have one, because initially it was like, oh yeah, Akatsuki doesn't seem to have a mecha ring, curious because it's inside the Orca Booster, which is probably why people didn't think it had a mecha ring. So, you know, that was like, oh, okay, so it does have one. But I like it. So yeah, I'm glad I pre-ordered this. I'm gonna have it in a month. Ooh, it looks so good. It looks so good. We know the Orca Booster is premiering in the next Gozyuger episode, so it'll be interesting to see where it comes from and what it is. It'll be interesting to see where it comes from in the next Gozyuger episode. Not exactly sure how big a role it's gonna play. Maybe it'll be like a end of the episode teaser, and then we'll get into Wild Gozyuwolf the following episode. So we'll see. But there's that. There's also the Wild Gozyuwolf Sentai ring, which is fine. We've known for a while that it just has its own lights instead of its own sounds. I do wish it had its own sounds though, because as it sits, it just uses the power-up sound that's already in the Tekusor, which is fine. But I really think it could have benefited from having its own sounds to use. But again, like I said, it's fine. Honestly, it's probably going to be sitting around anyway, so it looks good from a, you know, from just a visual standpoint. From a sound standpoint, yeah, I kind of feel like it's lacking, but because I have most of my transformation rings usually kind of just sitting to the side, it'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. So it's fine. So there's that. We also have the vinyl figure for Wild Gozyuwolf, which has the Tega sword on it, which so that matches with most of the other vinyls. And really, that's kind of it for Wild Gozyuwolf. On the toy site, they also put up the official images for the Action Hero Tega Sword Yellow and Action Hero Tega Sword Blue, as well as the official images for Action Hero Eagle and Action Hero Unicorn. But we've seen Eagle and Unicorn before in like that little promotional video they did for the Action Hero series. So they're not new. This is just us finally getting official images for them. So yeah, kind of wish Naruto got one, but you know, it is what it is, whatever. But yeah, man, that's just kind of it. Like, this wasn't, you know, I don't really need to go on forever about this. I think everything was cool. I'm curious as to what's going to be revealed this coming weekend with Zeztz. Really curious to see what it is. If it's something substantial, I'll probably make another video for it. If it's something that's kind of just, okay, it's something, but it's not like you got to make a video right now for it, I'll probably kind of just save it for another time. But yeah, man, that's it. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a like, subscribe, share it, and all that. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.